Hold up. Hold up, man. I don't really know how to start the show. Well, it's the start of the show right here. We coming unorthodox this time. We back in this motherfucking.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Qweez.
Yeah, Qweez, we back.
You know, hey, everybody need a summer vacation every now and then.
How many podcasts you know go on vacation, then go back on vacation?
Now, I mean, it is summer. You know, shout out to summer. It just started. You know.
Yep.
So, you know, we just took a little summer vacation, just been enjoying life. Sometimes you just got to take a second to enjoy life.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Life been lit.
That ain't what's been going on in your life lately.
Well, you know, I don't really want to brag, bro. You know, I've been very blessed. You know, that's all I can say. That's all I want to say. Been very blessed. You know what I mean?
I do feel you. I mean, every day you live and you blessed because a lot has been going on lately.
A lot, man. Like, I can't share this, though. I did get in a really bad car accident.
And you're doing okay from that? You're injured? You broke an elbow?
We good. I finessed my way up out that situation, but from hurting myself, causing real bad harm to myself. But we, like I said, man, really blessed.
Sound like he got an accident and got a settlement check. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We had sound effects. We'll give you a round of applause for, you know, getting through on the legal system. You know, ain't nothing wrong with a black man getting over on the legal system.
Shout out to people with no insurance, bro. Like when you get into an accident, they be like they got somewhere to be.
And it's your fault.
And it is your fault. Shout out to them. But it really ain't your fault, though.
It was your fault. All right.
Technically, it's your fault.
Hey man, happy Juneteenth. We missed the date, but the Juneteenth was June 19th. You know, 153 years we've been, you know, off the white man, still under the white man. You feel me? But we ain't been like technical slaves.
We ain't gotta stay
unless you're in the prison.
Nah, we ain't gotta stay with them niggas unless you in prison. But
yeah, because prison allows slavery still.
Niggas can't even goddamn sell water out this bitch.
Oh hell nah, you can't even sell water across the street from a San Francisco Giants game.
Hell no, you can't even mind your business by providing hydration to your community.
Right. She talking about her windows open across the street from the game, talking about she could hear noise. Of course. It's a game going on.
It's a whole baseball. Man, fuck Permit Patty, bro.
Yeah. She ain't getting no love today, but somebody we are going to get some love because you from Florida. XXX Tentacion this past, man. We was gunned down then in Deer Park. Deer Park Beach, right?
Yeah, no, they had in Deerfield Beach.
Deerfield Beach. How you feel about that, being that like you from Florida?
Well, that's Broward, by the way.
That's Miami.
Hey, that's not Miami.
As somebody who stay in Atlanta, we just gonna go ahead and consider that's Miami. Y'all got that. Sometimes you got to take that, man.
Hey, bro, don't insult us, dog.
Right.
Like he's from Broward. All right. Anyway, rest in peace to XX, man.
Rest in peace.
I feel like it's very sensitive. I just feel like every day it's proven that not only can anybody die, bro, but it could really be just over nothing. Like it could just be over a simple come up. Like I don't know. I really don't understand why you guys got so much money on you. Why you got to walk around with thousands of dollars? Why you got to walk around with that status unprotected? And then at the same time, I don't understand why y'all want to cause bodily harm. Like, I understand it, but I just don't. It's like I do and I don't. It's like I can't sympathize with it because it's like y'all took a life. But I understand why people look at some other, like us, other people as prey. It's like you got predators in this prey. And unfortunately, they preyed on that boy X. He was leaving the scene. Them boys ran down and it's just like I agree with what 21 said. He was like, if somebody pull up on you with them guns, just give it up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you can have all this shit. I'm with it. Like, you can take the money, you can take the car. I just want my life, bro.
As somebody who has so much money, I'm surprised that he was gonna buy this bike cash. I'm surprised he wasn't gonna use like his American
What
Express.
happened? What happened to the black card,
That's
bro?
what I'm saying. The American Express. What happened to swiping your American Express and then paying them from the bank? You know, you ain't never got to take no money out. I ain't trying to blame him because he should be able to take $20,000 out to buy a bike if he feel like it. I just thought in 2018 that when you making that legal money, you ain't afraid to swipe that thing.
Yeah, like, but clearly not, bro. Young niggas, like, clearly the rapper thing to do is walk around with them bands on you, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But
Around with them racks on you.
yeah, it is sad because he was like, and it's sad because yes, he was like a growing star, and he became a superstar overnight.
Mm.
Like he got the number one song in the world right now.
Fortunately, he had to die.
He had to die for him to get that, but he was talking about him dying, so it kind of seemed like he knew that was coming.
Nah, I can't. That's what one thing that I don't agree with
He
because
knew it was coming. He said, "I might die a tragic death."
I mean, yeah, you could say it, but that
He
don't
did
mean
the
that,
video where he was hanging himself.
yeah, that's
I
different, bro.
think he just knew he wasn't gonna be here that long.
I felt like his mental illness was talking about him causing bodily harm to himself, not him getting shot, leaving the bike shop. I felt like he was talking about causing harm to himself because he had a mental illness, bro. Like, so I can't just solely say that, oh, he was just talking down on it and always bringing up death and causing harm to himself. But I do know that he has a mental illness, and I do understand that that may have played a part in him, saying that shit all the time, bro. People fucked up, bro. So
Yeah, I mean, definitely got to watch out. I mean, he too big of a person to think he can just go to a store,
yeah,
by himself.
that's wild. Like I just really don't agree with that. Like you gotta always keep somebody around you, bro. You not just anybody, man.
Right. Like, you somebody that's, like, very important. Like, it just, but we should, he had his memorial, I think that was today, right, in Florida.
Yeah, they had it today.
It was at BB&T something, right?
It was at the BB&T Center, man, where the Panthers play. Sorry ass Panthers.
What Panthers?
The hockey team.
Oh, okay. What, the Miami Panthers?
Nah, they call it the Florida Panthers.
Oh, okay. I do not watch hockey.
Me neither, bro. But
What do you think about people trying to say, he was like this generation's Tupac and Biggie?
I feel like they only saying that shit because they could relate to how they died. Like all three of them died in traffic. All three of them got shot.
Yeah.
You know, all three of them were big. Like XX Tentacion.
He
Like
he wasn't. I don't think. I know. I feel like that's living in the moment because he never had a song as big as Biggie or Tupac, in my opinion. Not a classic like
I
that.
I understand, but I'm saying I feel like you gotta look at it from the standpoint of today's time and day and age. Like, let's not even go global. You feel me? Let's just even when Pac and Biggie was coming up, like you got to understand this young man was only 20 years old. You feel me? So Pac and Biggie died 25. So think about that point in time when Pac and Biggie was coming up. They ain't had no worldwide classic song either at 20 years old. This nigga had two number one albums at 20.
One number one album.
Or I mean one, my bad. I'm sorry.
Big
One number one album at 20 years old.
Biggie was 24. Tupac was 25.
Saying 1 year apart. But
I feel you what you're saying.
yeah, 20 years old, number one album. You he came on the
Still not
scene.
a radio hit such as like a Tupac or a Biggie. Still, even with that album.
He didn't take a L with rap's biggest superstar, even though he got left off. It was a L, but he got that's how some niggas do you.
Yeah, I just wish they just, didn't have to kill the young man. Also, we want to say R.I.P. Jimmy Wapo too as well.
Shout out to, rest in peace.
I,
Shout out to Jimmy Waffles, man. I hope y'all, we all praying for X family, praying for Jimmy Waffles family. We praying for Junior's family as well, because that's shit just getting out of hand, y'all.
I don't even think we ever had two rappers die on the same day like that before.
Nah, that was a bad day. Even and speaking of bad days, man, like, did you see that video?
Before we get to that video, last thing about
My bad.
Tentacion, how do you feel that some people are saying that, because of what he did to his girlfriend, they don't really care that he got what he deserved because he beat his girlfriend up? How you feel about that?
You gotta let that go, man.
Why do you got to let that go?
Um, I know that what he did. I feel like what he did was wrong, right? But at the same time, it's not for us to judge.
Okay.
Like I don't feel like him dying, losing his life over some money. Right when right when he was, at least some people get what I'm saying. Like, some people do things, bro.
We can't say that though. If he
Nah,
had
but
15 to 20,000,
hold up,
that's enough for somebody to rob you for.
hold
That's
up,
life
hold up,
changing money for somebody in the
nah, hold,
hood.
hold up. Nah, who gives a fuck? This not about the
Because
fucking
people are
hood.
saying that he died over nothing. No, he died if they robbed him. If he had money, he died because they was robbing him, and he probably
Nah,
didn't want to give up the money.
nah. That's not it. It's not. That's not what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying is, anybody who's just out here with the status of an XX Tentacion, and they died, and not even that, just they died. Their past is very troubled, right? And they did some things that were horrific, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were involved in some things that was just fucked up, and he's trying to make a change. He's admitting the first thing to fixing something or changing yourself. You got to admit that you did something. He owned up to what he did. And at least he attempted to make changes. He began to change. He was a young teen. We all done did some wild. I ain't saying nobody beat up a girl, but I hope not.
A pregnant girl, but that's allegedly.
Yeah, I hope not. But I hope y'all, hope not. But whatever it may be, the case may be, you might did some wild shit. You might have, what I'm saying, been out here at a young age. I don't know. But what if somebody just put your shit on blast all the time, and then when you die of a crime that something that could have been avoided, just out of nowhere, flash, boom, life taken away. What do you, when that person die, is the first thing that we gonna just say before we even say rest in peace? Mind you, people, his family members had to find out, his friends, everybody who loved him had to find out he died on Instagram. And the first thing that people saying, "Oh, that's good. He beat up girls." What they got to do with anything right now?
Yeah, so you're saying let's mourn first, because we're talking about somebody who lost a life, somebody who had a baby on the way.
Yeah, like, let's talk about somebody who people still love this person, regardless of what we may think, bro.
And the girl that accused he was accused of, she did try to show up at his memorial, but the fans weren't trying to show her no love.
So apparently, if she could find solace in her heart to even show up, knowing the situation, knowing I feel like, despite that she might have went out there and they may have destroyed her stuff, I feel like that was a thought in her mind that, hey, they might try to fuck with this shit, or they don't fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that she still went, clearly, you know, she came to, like, she ain't want that to happen to him. You feel me?
Yeah. And Yeah, just RPX. I think it's wrong because they always do this when it's a black person. It's always he died. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Let's see what's wrong with his past to justify why he died.
Yeah,
They
like,
always go to something like that. Like, okay,
and we do it to ourselves as well. Like, we get involved in the shit
because
too
justice
because
is supposed to be facing a court of law for
yeah,
your crimes.
like it's innocent until proven guilty, man.
You know, so it's always when a black person they always just attack their past. And some people do got a right to feel the way that they feel
They
if they
do.
have been through domestic violence, but you don't have to say that that's what he deserved because he didn't deserve to die. If he
He didn't
did do
deserve.
those things, he just deserved to go to jail and serve his time for those crimes.
Yeah, jail is different, but we talking about damn. Y'all wanted a nigga that. That's not what we doing, man. We gotta change the energy, bro. You feel me? Like you can't
Nah,
just be like,
it's a lot of upset people on the internet because they
yeah,
live pretty bad lives, and when you see people living a good life making mistakes, and when you poor, you just can't understand. Like you got
yeah,
all that money, why would you be
yeah,
driving $15,000 cash? You know,
yeah. And it, but at the end of the day, it ain't for us to judge, bro. Cause when they be flashing that money on the ground, we be liking the post. We liking the post.
no, I mean I think we like the bragavado. Like I think we in hip hop, you kind of that's always been you have to have a lot of confidence. You have to have the best car, the best house, the most money, things like that. But it is changing a little bit because Drake doesn't do things like that. He just basically tell you that he rich. He name things that a rich person would buy. He don't necessarily have to put the money up to your face.
Like the Mercedes Pullman.
Right. So I mean, I think it's a place for everything. You know.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted to talk about the kid from Bronx. His name was Lissandro Jr. Guzman Feliz out of the
Yeah.
Bronx, New York.
R.I.P. to Junior. I just want to say that what happened to Junior was, of course,
Same
it's
thing that happened to X. It's like when these kids are laying down about to die, instead of people trying to help,
help.
they want to pull out their phones. And I feel
Yep.
conflicted because I'm watching the video, but
Yep.
that could have been somebody else that could have been helping him stopping the bleeding that was coming out of his neck and things like that.
What I don't understand is how could you live with yourself if you see a young teenager run into a store, you see him running for
Depends, bro. Well, it's a gang now.
yeah, but he's not
Gangs normally run blocks and make stores pay for protection. That's common. I don't
I
think we should be blaming the store attendant. I think we
I
should.
I'm not with that, bro. It was 5 people in there, bro.
Yes, it's 5 people in there, one store attendant. What is he gonna do?
I'm sorry,
They
but
gonna
I
break
can't.
into his crib and beat his family up and do the same thing?
I'm not agreeing with that. I'm sorry.
When people are staying in these bad neighborhoods and they own business, they scared of the gangs.
Nah, I can't.
The
I can't.
gangs know everything about them.
I can't. I just can't. I can't agree with that logic
And
right now. Not
that's some American stuff where everybody say what they would do and what they wouldn't do. Obviously, y'all Americans like to pull out y'all phones and just take the video of it.
no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So you telling me if you was in LA and you seen 5 Bloods beating up a 15-year-old guy, you gonna try to go over there and stop it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. He doesn't
But
mean that, ladies and gentlemen. You would not do that.
the
You
reason
would.
why I not do that though,
You just said you would do it.
I say a lot of things.
See
But the reason why I
what I'm
would not
saying,
do it,
y'all?
the reason why I would not do it, because maybe he getting
Now,
initiated.
hold on,
Bro.
bro. Now, imagine you stay in that neighborhood. Imagine they know your family, bro.
But Q, he went in the store. He went in the store saying like, "Yo, these boys trying to jump me." Like
Hey,
he's
man, that ain't.
getting away.
If you in the store, you know you got insurance. They ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm not justifying what he did. I'm just saying you got to put yourself in the other person's shoes sometimes.
But you couldn't call the people, bro. You
I
couldn't call
definitely would have called the cops. I mean, the store is trash, absolute trash.
them.
Me personally, I probably wouldn't have intervened, but once they would have left, I would have called 911 and tried my best to help.
But it wasn't no left. He dragged the jet out. They pulled this dude. They forcibly pulled him out the
I would
store,
ask them to kindly not pull him, but am I going to physically approach them? No.
God damn, boy. You ain't even going to try to help the jet.
I would call the police. I would call authorities.
You could at least ran up. I'm calling 911.
You just said that you would not help somebody that was getting jumped in California. You don't even own a store in California.
First of all, we in Cali. They're Bloods. This is a young man.
This is the Bronx. They say Charlemagne always say the craziest people come from Florida and the Bronx. The South Bronx is known in the South Bronx. You can get stabbed. You know that just happens. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably a bad name. It's a gang. You think that's the first time the store on the scene the gang beating up people?
Ain't no gang, bitch.
Yeah, they definitely not in the gang. They definitely not in the gang. And what I'm still saying is if I was still, I just would have called the police and I would have helped the kid. He wouldn't have had to run to the block. I probably would have closed the store down and gave him a ride to the hospital.
Yeah, like, you can't close the store.
I would have did. Yes, I would have. Come on.
Not that he's bleeding, bro. He's cut. Like, this.
Yeah.
You got to get him there. Like, you ain't got time to be closing down. That nigga said I would have closed down.
I can't leave my store open. I mean, that would be dumb.
That's the risk you got to take.
No, bro. I'm not risking that. I'm not. I don't need my business insurance to go up anymore.
That idea is trash.
You actually right, because I could kind of be liable. So I might call him an Uber, and we just ride in the Uber on the way to the hospital.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Even though still, like, you press for time.
He wouldn't have had to run. That's for sure. I would have sat there and helped him. And I didn't like the video that went out.
I would have put a wrap around his wounds or something.
Them 5 boys, they had to do him like that. They could have just really just beat him up. They had to use weapons.
I really don't understand why them boys cut. Like,
I really don't understand why they used the machete and still stabbed him in the neck. If you see the video, it's very graphic, but it's just disgusting how these 5 people was really beating up on this one person.
Some coward shit.
Very coward. Like, had a machete. I don't know if you guys ever seen a machete, but that's like what Jason toted around.
Them boys had the machete like he was a fucking piece of meat, bro. They 15 years old, guys.
Collapsed right at the hospital. Made it.
Ran.
Nah, store owner, that's your fault because you could have helped them make it. Yeah, now come on. I would have really tried to like help. Like I wanna go back to that. I would have really tried. I wouldn't just let them drag them out of there, but I wouldn't have like tried to fight for the, that ain't me.
I mean, apparently you wouldn't have tried to fight. I think you would have tried but once you would have seen the machetes, you would have backed.
Yeah, I would have backed. I ain't got no weapons now.
Yeah.
In New York, you can't have that wham bam on you. So
I ain't finna let them.
That's why I don't think that would happen in like a Georgia, because in Georgia I got that wham bam, so I ain't that scared no more.
In Georgia,
get that nonsense out my stove now.
In Georgia, Waffle House. Yeah.
You feel me? That's I'm thinking about where you can't have a gun. You feel me? Like I'm really trying to be legal. You feel me?
The McDonald's shift leaders be having choppers.
I'm just saying that was in Georgia. Then I would have pulled out the gun. Get that nonsense out of here. You know what I'm saying? Call him an Uber, escort him to his car, get him home. You feel me?
Yeah, you gotta goddamn close down the store with the fire on you. Get him in an Uber, then double back.
Nah, I mean the store not closed, but you feel me? You still got to make this money.
Boy, wow.
Yeah, but it was sad. But I like how a lot of people came together. Cardi B posting them. Carmelo Anthony and Lala showed up. Met his mother. They donated some money. They raised some money for him. So that was all great. Yeah. It's not great that he had to die, but it's great that, he got so much support from the community.
Yeah, man, we really got to start killing each other, man. At least I understand that it's a lot of revenge going on in the street, but it's a lot of jealousy too.
Oh, and if nobody know the reason that they tried to kill him is because one of the dudes who stabbed him thought he looked like one of the guys who was dating his sister and sent out some naked pictures of his sister. So he got misidentified for being somebody else and got killed.
They about to get life.
And talking about the gang leader kicked him out. How are we just talking to the gang leader like this? Like gang leaders are just like you can just go get a statement from the gang leader.
They work for the government.
Like how we know what the gang leader is thinking at this time?
Because they working with the people, bro.
Any final thoughts on that? I just think it was just personally sad, and I think they caught everybody involved, and it's time to throw them under the jail.
And them boys really acting like they don't know English.
Nah, so one of them flew like to one of them Spanish Central America countries, bro. Like I said, It is New York melting pot, so it is possible that they might not speak English.
Oh, one of them just slid.
Oh yeah, slid out the country. They went and got him.
Damn.
Nah, come here.
Damn, he left quick.
Come on, brother. I mean, New York City still got cameras everywhere. You know, eventually the Bronx will be gentrified. Eventually, completely.
You say they need that?
Yeah, man. Everybody's gonna be like Riverdale. All right, but also R.P. Joe Jackson. You know, he created legend, the biggest legend, Michael
R.I.P.
Jackson.
to the greatest ass whipper of all time.
Was he just a good dad? So do you need a dad to whip your ass? I mean, that might make you successful.
He was a dedicated father.
Dang.
An overly dedicated father.
Great, 89 years old. Must be great.
I mean, he's blessed to see 89. But I just felt like that sucks. Like he had to see his son die. Like Michael Jackson, I would believe was just like pride and joy.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Michael would have made it through the social media era. Then we would have killed him.
Damn.
I mean, with the allegations that Michael Jackson had, I don't know if they could have made it through this Twitter and Instagram and me.
Name some celebrities who you feel like couldn't handle the internet.
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's number one. Because I mean, you got to think he would have been getting. Michael Jackson could hide, but with social media, you can't hide because we'll always be talking. When you turn on TV, everybody will want to talk about it. And then the things that he had, the accusations that he had, you know, I don't know. I don't know if he would have been able to. We wouldn't have looked at him as the greatest of all. We would have been questioning him just like we're doing Cosby and everybody else right now.
Facts. Shout out to them boys who got me too.
Nah, man. You know, I just hope that women use this platform to really talk about, you know, sexual harassment in the workplace rather than just using this for any time you disagree with a man, just trying to, you know, say you got me too.
Yeah, because they will try, right?
Yeah, they will. All right, let's continue. All right, BET Awards happened this Sunday. Did you watch them?
No.
I watch them off and on. I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching BET Awards since the beginning.
No, I didn't watch it, bro.
It's starting to be about that time that, you know, it's might be coming to an end.
Oh, snap.
I'll say ended in 2020. That way you say you had, you know, 20 years of BET Awards, you know.
Damn.
I mean, at the end of the day, the biggest black artists just don't support BET. But then we'll sit there and complain about the double XL freshman list, the Grammys and the VMAs and all of this. But this won't show up the BET Award. I mean, shout out to the Migos, but Jay-Z wasn't there, Beyonce wasn't there, Drake wasn't there. You know, not saying that Drake usually don't do award shows, but Jay-Z definitely showed up for the Grammys and they ain't give him nothing. They ain't give him nothing but 8 or 9 nominations. They gave him no Grammys with that. Showed up, sat front row all night.
Yeah, Hove had they got nominated. He got nominated for 8,
but wouldn't show up to the BET. But yeah, Jamie Foxx was up there telling jokes. Nobody was laughing. He called the crowd dead. It was very awkward. He invited Michael B. Jordan and Donald Glover. I think he was stalling for time when he did, or maybe he thought the jokes wasn't landing.
I heard that he didn't stick to the script.
Maybe because I don't think the jokes was landing, because he was telling jokes and they was quiet, bro.
Damn,
Like
lifeless.
Yeah, like it just didn't seem like it was no energy up in there.
They should have bought Monique back.
I mean, that could be the people out there Hollywood too. You know,
True.
because I just feel like, you know, with social media and Instagram, you see your favorite celebrities all the time, so it's not really that big when you actually see them in person. You know.
True.
Because they was quiet.
Say they was quiet at the church mouse.
Yeah, I mean, I watched it off and on. It was Meek Mill had a great performance. He basically turned the stage into Philly and showed pretty much like the unfair justices against black people in the community.
Yeah, I caught that little clip on social media, man. Shout out to Meek.
Yeah, shout out to Meek. Speaking of Meek, his judge, matter of fact, he's only out right now pending that he can get a new trial. But his judge saying that even though we found out that the cop that arrested Meek was dirty, this report is coming from a dirty cop. Therefore, the judge don't think that Meek Mill deserves a new trial because it's a dirty cop telling on the dirty cop.
What?
Yeah. So she pretty much saying she don't want to give Meek a trial. What you think this judge got against Meek?
He black, bro. Trying to make an example. He's a rapper. He got a high profile.
And it hurt most because this judge is black.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say everything is because he black, but I just feel like he's just a high profile. You know, just somebody who just I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it.
Yeah, you just said nothing. Yeah, I think she just got to axe the grind. She's sticking to her guns. She basically got a lot of pride. She said, "No, I'm not wrong." She just, if Meek even mess up a little bit, she gonna say, "I told you so."
I just feel like it's that thing when you got power and you trying to just trying to be just an asshole and make an example and trying to show people like, oh, you can, like, oh, I can do this. Like, I could show you that, you know, you got to follow the rules just like everybody else. But I mean, over a fucking Willie.
Yeah.
Like, that's just crazy.
Any contact with police, you can violate it.
Yeah, but I understand. But I just feel like that some things we really got to change and we got to rearrange in the justice system because this shit getting out of hand.
It is, and it's crazy that we can't get her off this case. Like, we can clearly see she's being biased towards Meek.
She's being very, very, very one-sided.
The good thing is Meek do have, you know, some of the best lawyers that money can buy, so I'm pretty sure he'll come out on top of the situation.
I hope he does, man, because I would hate that for him, man, because nobody want to keep going through that shit again, man, in and out of jail, dog.
Now, hopefully this is last. He got about 4 or 5 lawyers. The good thing about when you paying them lawyers, you know, they keep you out of jail. You know, they got him out.
Is he paying it or is Hov paying it?
I don't know, man. I know them legal fees can't be cheap.
Yeah, so like, is he paying it or is Hov paying it?
Don't matter. Don't matter. All right, continuing, man, with something.
They getting paid.
Continuing with something that's going on a lot is while we've been on our little summer break, you know, Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain both committed suicide, and it's like, you know, bringing a big, you know, it's bringing attention to mental health. Is it a little bit more serious than we thought? Because, you know, these suicides, I think, was like in the same week.
Hannah died too.
Come on, bro. That was a TV show.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and that was last year.
That was real though, bro. I felt that.
It's just shedding the light on, you know, you never know what somebody's going through. You can be, multi-millionaire living in, the Upper East Side of New York. But if you're not happy on the inside, none of that matter.
Does this make her purses and all that stuff vintage now?
I don't know. It's probably gonna be. Well, she don't own the brand. She sold the brand, so it's just up to whoever she sold it to.
Oh wow, her name was just on it. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, what you do is you create a brand and you sell it. That's what happened.
I know, bro. Open a brand and you sell it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, I understand. Oh man. Hey man, let's get into some sports.
Okay. So, before we get into, I'm just saying, if you're going through something, honestly, let a friend know. Call one of those hotlines. It's never worth just taking. You can probably fix it.
And not even just that. The main thing though, we gotta listen. When somebody got a problem, man, we gotta.
So I'm saying that generic guy gonna give you more problems than you can handle. Because sometimes that ain't what you need to hear.
Sometimes that ain't what it. A nigga don't want to hear that shit. And I understand that. Because trust me, like I be the main one saying, man, God wouldn't. You can even ask Q. I always be involved in God, but hey, bro, sometimes some things, man, I know it get tough. It get rough and tough.
All right. So you want to get Drake out the way, or you want to go ahead and go for the sports?
Shit, bro, we'll get on Drake after we get on. We hear that album. We already know he took a big L.
Okay, so while we was also taking the break, the last episode was the story of Duppy, and wow, just wow. Drake had no response for Pusha. Pusha wanted all the smoke. Drake backed down, released a statement via IG story. Very disappointed. And I'm a Drake fan, but when you take a L, I gotta give you. You gotta hold this big L, Drake. Okay, you took a big L. Like, he exposed you, and you had to explain yourself. You couldn't even get on the music. And I know there's some rumors saying it seems like he's more mad at Kanye, talking about that he might have slept with Kim Kardashian. We don't care. We don't care. What you got to say about Pusha T? I hope you were not there shopping around no information on them. And I gotta say, Ye, I don't know, you been playing both sides. I don't like that shit. Cause how he know about the Adidas shit? Ye signed to Adidas.
True.
Yeah, and Drake not a deadbeat. We know that. Drake just is not showing the world to his son. He got the right to do that. But he still did take a L. And he dropped this week. And if that shit trash, then, it's going to be a very, very tough year for Aubrey Brown.
Confirm that it is a double album.
Oh, for real?
One side rap, one side R&B.
Big mistake.
I ain't gonna say it's a mistake.
He should have just dropped the 13 best songs off both albums. No cap.
I mean, I think it's, you could do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I think that's straight. At least we know that he gonna come with some straight rapping.
We'll see. And he also allegedly told academics, I hate when they say shit like it'll all make sense when the album come out. No, we needed to make sense now. All right, but I will be listening on Friday to see if it makes sense. I doubt it's gonna make sense. All right, moving on. Sports. What we talking about, man? The finals is over. What you mean?
Where Bron gonna go, bro?
I don't know. I have seen a report saying that Bron don't want like a elaborate pitch, and Max Kellerman from First Take said that he think that means Bron got it narrowed down to 2 teams.
Them Lakers.
I don't see it.
We in this bitch. Don't y'all better not jump on the bandwagon either.
Nah, y'all gonna have a lot of y'all Laker fans gonna be strong. Just like the Heat fan. Nobody was a Heat fan. till
That's
Miami. I
because
mean, till LeBron went to Miami.
nobody really did fuck with the crib. Even when we won the first time, only Miami is
Right,
saying like
like
fuck
Miami
with the
was like, yeah, like D Wade cool, but that ain't enough.
crib.
We
Yeah.
like D
When we
Wade. You feel me? Give me
like
the D
Shaq,
Wade jersey.
Shaq was still vibing.
Nah, but I mean, Shaq was like, you feel me? Like getting old.
Shaq, yeah, he was getting old, but it was Shaq
It
though.
was
You
more
feel me?
D Wade to get y'all that win.
No, Shaq had the personality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about personality.
No, but I'm saying we wasn't fans of Shaq. We were just really fans of D Wade. We only wanted the D Wade jersey, and we
Flat.
like calling Dade County Wade County.
That's before we knew. Before we knew my dog was getting his box ate by his girl.
Give me a salad
Crazy.
toss. I mean, but
Yeah,
he do wear toenail polish, so
Dwayne Wade have his heels to the ceiling. Crazy.
it is. But I don't know where Bron going. I mean, some people saying San Antonio, some people saying Houston. Kawhi obviously don't want to stay in San Antonio, so why would he go there? Go right into the Kyrie situation.
I'm gonna say it like I'm trying. So I'm gonna say
Why
it
would he
here,
go
and I'm
to the
gonna say it.
West?
Man, he gonna go to the West because for one, the West is the best, and he's the
Yeah, but
best
he don't
thing.
need to be over there.
And also, he want to get into the movies thing. He's retiring. He's about to go. Magic about to show him how to get more money, become a billionaire, and he can only do that in L.A. He already got the home. You know what I'm saying? He in L.A. looks like they
LA
final
ain't going
destination.
nowhere in 3-4 years.
He definitely gonna be too old. We do not want Karl
No, I
Malone
mean he can
vibe.
get into the movies when he done with basketball.
No,
Yeah,
come to Hollywood right now. Purple and gold. Come play for the greatest NBA franchise ever.
the Celtics.
We fuck no. Don't ever play yourself.
Oh, my bad.
Don't ever play yourself.
I
All
thought it
right.
was the Celtics.
By the way, I only fuck with the Celtics because they got them two Duke boys on their team.
Who?
That's why the fuck winning. Kyrie Irving and Jason Tatum.
Oh, the team that didn't go to the finals this year. All right.
You know,
So
that's fine.
so
They
you
went to
think he
the
going to the Lakers? Do you really think that, or are you just hoping as a fan to see LeBron suit up in that purple and gold? Or you
I hope to see LeBron, Kawhi in that purple and gold in 2018. In October, I expect to see LeBron James on the back of a fucking Laker jersey, and Leonard on the back of a Laker
what does
jersey.
that mean? Does that mean
That that means that I
now
think,
Bron might not even go to the finals though? They still got to get past the Warriors.
bruh, we could do it, bro. We got Kyle Kuzma, we got Lonzo
Did
Ball.
you just say Kyle Carver?
I said Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball, big baller brand.
He ain't been that good though, right?
We got the best 2 point, and he gonna be playing with Bron. Bron ain't got to hold the ball all the time. We got Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying? We got a little squad now.
Uh,
It's a reason why Kawhi said he wanted to come play for the Lakers, bro. Nigga ain't trying to waste no time. Now. We got a little squad, boss.
so you don't think he going to Houston?
Fuck no, bro. James Harden already ruined it. He said, "Nigga, we don't need to add no more players." I appreciate it. So they just wasted money putting up them little billboards. Bron is coming to LA, baby.
We'll see. When you think we'll find out?
He said he trying to make the decision by Wednesday, so we're gonna know by July 4th.
Man, that'll be a great July 4th present to find out what Bron. Bron
Bron
always
gonna,
take over your summer.
yeah. Bron every year, even when he not a free agent, niggas be like, what he gonna do the next year?
All right. Yeah, so hopefully Bron go somewhere and try
Oh,
to actually win the ring.
and before we move on, it's a big thing. I don't really watch too much soccer, but
No.
shout out to the World Cup.
Nope.
Shout out to the people advancing to the round under
Nope.
16. People is going fucking nuts down here for that shit, bro. I'm sorry. They like it's really traffic in Miami for the World Cup. Like I didn't
Shout
even
out
know
to the
we had this.
NBA Finals.
I didn't even know we had this many Argentinians, Brazilians, All the Costa Ricans, man, it's about something everybody down in this bitch.
Oh,
And the craziest part, I keep thinking, bro, people really don't have jobs
that's crazy.
because they be watching a soccer game 12 o'clock in the day. Like, don't got no
nah,
job.
that's the same thing when people watch the March Madness games. It be games on at like
We
1
be at work,
p.m.
bro. We be at work, bro.
Oh,
Soccer fans is really at your local happy
that's,
hour.
I thought they did that
Turn
for
the fuck
Final
up.
Fours and March Madness and all that.
Nah, bro, not like this. Like my homie FaceTimed me yesterday. He walked into a simple restaurant, bro. They tell me why it's goddamn 90 Argentina fans. And that's the team that Messi plays for. I don't know if you know him, but he's to some people it's between him and Leonardo, but to some people Messi is the best soccer player in the world. And he plays for the Argentinian team. And my homie showed me when he walked into this restaurant because he was on his damn lunch break. He walked in there. He said it was about 90 people in this little ass restaurant, bro, watching the soccer game, and they was turned the fuck up.
Hey man, you ready to move on? I don't care about soccer. I'm sorry.
Soccer lit, bro. We
I'd
gotta go
rather
to a
hear
game.
about baseball. No.
Nah, we can't. Nah, but we gotta go to a soccer game.
Nah, you go by yourself. I played it, ain't all that.
You allergic to grass?
No, that's not true. But speaking of being allergic to grass, right?
What
Do
up?
you think Rich the Kid was set up by his girlfriend Tory Bricks? You go meet your girl at the spot. Next thing you know, 5 niggas armed with guns, rob you at gunpoint, beat you and your girl up. What you thinking?
Mm. I hate to be so accusing, but I'm gonna think she set me up. I'd have been over here plenty of
So the
times,
black
bro.
eye not good enough for you.
Why she had why I don't know. People that go to the extreme, bro, just to get away with some shit. So I don't know.
Hey, I'm torn. It's like I don't know because it's like, but because she said if I really needed something, Rich would just give it to me.
I mean, Rich do be on live a lot, bro. So maybe he had his location on and didn't know.
Damn, Rich. Damn.
I mean, he back walking around right now. He still got on his chain.
All right, yeah, we're just doing a little quick hits. Yeah, so shout out to Rich. Hope he get better and hope he didn't get set. I hope Tory really had nothing to do with it and hope maybe he was just following Rich around waiting for him to slip up.
I mean, I think that somebody was waiting for him to slip up too. But it's like how you said, I don't know. Because, I mean, at the same time, like, you guys, I don't know, man. Even
You
though
shouldn't even be
you
going over girls' house. You should be having
I just
your
feel like,
driver pick them up, taking them at the location.
but nah, bro. I just feel like if you be like, oh, Rich would have just gave it to me. What if Rich would have been like, nah, that time? Like we don't know. Like, what if he would have just said no and you just,
Rich
decide?
defended her. Rich said she ain't set him up.
I feel like, what if he just playing along so he could just knock her off though?
I mean, that ain't worth it. I get robbed and beat up. And like Rich looked like he was dead in the hospital down there. If you
Yeah,
set me up for that, then I can't rock with you like that.
that's 100.
Yeah. So also keeping on, Wayne finally out of his Cash Money deal. They said
Shout out,
unsettled
shout out.
amount. I mean, the undisclosed amount, but they saying at least 10+ million. Hey, that's how you do. You sue for 50, you might get 15. But you
Yeah.
can't sue for 15 because now if you sue for 15, you might get 3.
Well, if I get 15, boy, I'm lit.
So, and then Wayne said he having meetings about the release date of the Carter 5. I don't think it should drop the Carter 5. I think it's not going to live up to
I think you should.
expectations.
I think you should end the Carter series with the Cash Money era.
Yeah, just step it up, start a new series.
Yeah, call that bit Dwayne.
So, no, get more creative. All right, and the last thing is this one was 2 more things. The first one is, do we care about the XL list, the double XL list? Because they really got it wrong this year. You see, no 6ix9ine, no NBA YoungBoy. What you laughing at?
I say you feel like they robbed 6ix9ine.
Come on. I mean, no matter what you say, for 6ix9ine and YoungBoy not to be on there, it's just like you basically saying you're not representing in the culture. You're just looking for the 10 most commercial people you can put on a magazine, not actually the 10 hottest people to look for in hip hop.
Oh, bro, you seen what YoungBoy did to old girl.
But to say he's not one of the hottest rappers in the game right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
To say 6ix9ine not the hottest rapper and in New York and XXL in New York to not have 6ix9ine on the cover, that basically saying they ain't really representing the best people in hip hop.
They not trying to hear the good shit.
Or they ignoring it because of some things, like you said, like the video. Like Tekashi trying to pump people and he can't perform in different places.
I just want to know why Lil Baby ain't on there.
I can understand why Lil Baby wasn't on there. I'm going to tell you why. They picked the list about 2 months ago, right before Lil Baby started blowing up, with the song with Drake and coming out with the album. So
these other boys blew up. All the rest of the people on the XXL list right now blew up.
Yeah, they picked these people from 2 months ago. For most of the part, they got it right. They just, I hate to say it, but you could take off some people and replace. First off, they only got.
Who's Teflon Don?
She a London rapper. Got a big song in London.
Not in America.
Not in America.
Okay, why does that count? Okay.
Who the hell? JID. Some kid, some rapper the kids love. Wi-Fi's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't even have the 10 people because Little Skies didn't show up. So they could have already, 6ix9ine and then took off, either Steflon or JID or Wi-Fi and put NBA YoungBoy. But yes, if they were doing it right now, Lil Baby would have to be on it. But Lil Baby, his buzz really started growing about, I would say, 2.5 months ago. They already picked the list.
Yeah,
they picked the list at like the beginning of April. You feel me?
Like, okay, I feel that. I understand that. Appreciate that.
No problem. But that not have 6ix9ine on there, it's like I can't even respect the publication.
Yeah, because even though he annoying and a troll, the nigga had like 5 Billboard hits.
I think he's 7 for 70, say now, something like that.
But like he really got a streak going on.
Yeah, man. And the last thing, this might be we might remember this time as like a classic moment in hip hop history. We got a lot of albums this month.
Facts.
June 2018, we got. Even though it wasn't June, it was almost June. The Pusha T album came out a week before, Kanye's album, which came out June 1st. We got Cudi and Ye. We got the Nas album, Tiana Taylor. We got Jay-Z. We got J-Rock, and we got Drake.
Yep.
Man, all we needed was Kendrick to drop this month. So I just really think this going to be, this going to go down as a great month in hip hop, especially if Drake actually dropped a good double disc album.
I just wanted to say that everybody who crossed that line, who said it was over.
Over for who?
For the 6 guy.
Nobody said it was over. Everybody just saying he took a L. It's a difference. If he make good music, we still gonna listen. But he took a L.
There was people who said it's over with.
Who said it was over with for Drake? He still had a number 2. He still got number 2 album in the country. Number 2 single in the country.
Bro, don't be mad at me, bro.
Let me see.
All right.
No, I can't get mad because nobody said it. Everybody just said he took an L. And you Drake fans get so sensitive.
Nah, y'all said. But nah.
Nice for What is a number 6 on iTunes right now. He doing just fine. I'm
just saying it like this. I just hope that Drake, I really hope you ain't fucked this up, bro.
Double album tough, man. I feel that.
Because It'll really be the end for you.
It won't be the end.
It'll be coming to it.
It'll be just what we call the decline.
The decline.
We better start getting into Hollywood and start acting in movies if this ain't it.
It'll be the real decline, but it's hot.
It really is all right.
Because you winning in the money game.
I mean, when you think about it, he had a very, very long run. All runs got to come to an end.
He been on top since what? Oh, now?
I wouldn't say he been on top, but he's steadily grown over the years. I would say, yeah, he's definitely been on top. Definitely since I would have to say maybe 2012, 13, on top.
Oh, on top.
He was coming in the game 2009. I mean, not coming in the game, but mainstream. That's when he dropped his first release, I think. First release was 2010. Thank Me Later.
Hey, I'll say this. I'm going to also say this. That nigga there is so dramatic, bro. Because I really don't understand the video that he put out for Scorpion.
Me neither.
That nigga there is the most dramaticest man I ever seen in my life.
For real. Like,
I really did not understand. Like he tried to be so deep, bro. I really don't be understanding.
And he really been secretive ever since. He was all happy and in a good mood, and Pusha T just changed him.
I mean, I understand where he came from, though. I mean, sometimes when you get punched in the face, you be like, when you be beating niggas up, and you ain't even know you could. It's like when you beat niggas up, and you know damn well, like, you ain't that nigga that be beating niggas up. And then you finally come across a nigga that beat your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reevaluate.
Reevaluate the shit. Put out an IG story from my note that my lawyer sent me. That I'm going to copy and paste like I wrote. You didn't write that.
You got to reevaluate what the fuck going on.
Yeah, so, man.
Because he hit you pretty hard. So then, you know what I'm saying? But you still got your girl at the end of the day.
Yeah, show us your Beyonce. That's what Pusha said.
Yeah, but yeah, don't remind us.
So,
but Scorpion Friday.
Scorpion is on Friday.
Podcast on Thursday.
Yeah.
Had to give y'all one for June.
At least one.
He just had so many packed notes. Just know the BET Awards wasn't shit. Be safe on July 4th. Happy July 4th to all the listeners, to all the fans of the WhyNotUsPodcast show.
Yes, it is a holiday, and we will be celebrating. So we will be back, after the 4th of July, regular scheduled programming.
Y'all be safe. Y'all stay blessed. We always promise y'all some better shit, but we're going to stop promising it. We'll be here when we be here.
We'll try best. Yeah, we know we won't be here next week. It's a holiday. We're going to be celebrating.
Gonna be turned the fuck up with my fucking friends, nigga.
Yeah, so, I mean, wherever you listen, we on every platform for podcasts. Just search Why Not Us Podcast. Also follow us on social media. Thank you for listening to the Why Not Us Podcast.
Yes, sir.